If you are, then we will go according to our program outline. So then on behalf of the entire management and team of CKBS Innogate, I'd like to formally welcome us all to our very first meeting with our parents. Today we decided to allow our kids to take a break so that we would have a feel of the session. This meeting is supposed to give us an opportunity to discuss our experience so far as parents, any challenges we may have encountered here and there, recommendations, suggestions. We are just going to look at the way forward for this whole session, how best we can serve you. That is the main purpose for this meeting. And also to let you know our plans for the not too distant future. We are going to start with introduction. So I'll start with myself as I'm the moderator for this meeting. My name is Rosalind Teria and I'm the Student Affairs Coordinator. So please, I would entreat all of us to introduce ourselves so that we know the people we are dealing with. So as I have done, please, the floor is open. Please, feel free to introduce yourself so we can start.
Okay, I'm Kingsley Ejeba, the head of robotics CKBS Innogate.
Okay, and I'm Jonathan, the instructor in CKBS Innogate.
Okay, so yes, please. Our dear parents would like to know. It will be fine to know your names, or you can also introduce yourself with your ward's name so that we know who is here. Please let's know you.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, madam.
I'm Nancy, a parent to Ereko Atakrade.
Wow, great. Thanks for coming on board, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Irene. My words are Alina and Inez.
Okay, madam. Thanks for coming on board.
Hello.
Hi, madam.
Yeah, I'm Rose, a parent to Aswawe.
Okay, madam. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
Okay, so I take everybody else has.
Yeah, I'm here for
Okay,
Jessica.
sir. It's good to know we have. Yeah, it's good we have a.
This is Jessica's father, Jessica.
A man. Okay, Daddy. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Okay. So I believe now we have all introduced ourselves. Please, I stand to be corrected. If you have not gotten the opportunity to introduce yourself, kindly draw my attention to it so that you get the opportunity to introduce yourself. Would love to know everybody here. Okay, so whilst we have all introduced ourselves, we'll quickly move on to the next item. We have done the welcome address. We have introduced ourselves. So we are going to look at our agenda. We're going to do a briefing. And so far, we are the CKBS Innogate. I'm sure we all know, but just
Yeah, since our student coordinator is having challenge there with the network, so I will take over with the briefing so far what CKBS Innovate we've done so far. Now with CKBS Innovate, we'll be able to try to connect to all our students. Our program outline as we have here is we'll be able to go through our platform. When you check our platform here, the program that we are running here is a curriculum-based program, and so we have about 25 plus projects that your ward is supposed to go through this project, and then we have real world scenarios that they are supposed to solve. So the things that they will be seeing outside shouldn't be a real to them that is not real. They cannot do that. So we try to put all these things together for them. And as our instruction supposed to be, is a practical based training session. So what we've done is try to meet each parent's needs. So we will come to you and then we try to take your ward through the practical sessions so that they will be able to go through our virtual platform. So once we've done that with them, we are expecting our wards to be able to go through the practical sessions. So what we are doing with the practical session, this was self-tutorial platform that we've done. Then was we don't want maybe your ward will be a fast learner. A fast learner means that we have 6 weeks that we are supposed to complete the whole course that we have there. And after 6 weeks, we have 2 weeks to also complete the capstone project. So, but some may be fast learner, they can do it maybe within 3 weeks. It's allowed. So we've opened it up for all students. So what we were looking for is after we introducing them to the program, knowing how to go through the software base, maybe what to create the device, whatever that they want to do, any software, sending it to the devices that we have here. As for instance, here we are using the Waki. Once they're able to do that, the next phase is we have a step-by-step approach that your ward can go through to do those things themselves. But we realize most of them were doing well so far. I think all the students that we have here, they are able to follow. We know some are even getting to their projects, the capstone project. Some are also working on their capstone projects. So we are so grateful that these kids are doing all these projects for us. So we actually want to see how best that this student has gone through our projects that we've given them. We know some may be having challenges as to how to go through, maybe some may be having challenges with our platform, maybe how to send their videos. But with all these things, we also are there to try to help them to be able to solve all these challenges that they are facing at their side. So what we are so far doing to ourselves, we know maybe we are serving you better, but as to the parent, maybe we are not doing something that is helping you as a parent. We know some of them with the complaints that we've received from parents, some are reluctant. They cannot go through the program that we've outlined for them on their own. So maybe after the online session, the live session with the instructor, they always relax and wait for the next session before they will continue. Some are also doing it on their own. So with the recommendation that we received from some of the parents, as a company, we are also taking an action to be able to work this thing out. meaning that we receive a recommendation that we are supposed to come out with maybe a guideline for them. So it's like a timetable that they can follow it up on their own, so that it shouldn't be like we left everything for them, which we also think as a company as a good recommendation from you as a parent. So we've taken that to actually work on that as well. But what we also want to, maybe there will be more recommendation that we can get from you as a parent. So we've opened this platform for parents to share those to us, so that we actually know how we can serve you better. Because as for us, there's so much that we can do for your ward. It's not something that they learn this and that is all. No, it's a progressive program that we are going to do, and we are trying to work them through robotic engineers and stuff. So within the next 2 years, 3 years, you might see where your ward will be, because we have plans for, and we are far advanced of whatever that we are doing. So if you are with us, we really want to assure you that you've never made a mistake of joining CKBS Innovate. You actually see the progress and the results and what your ward can do. As our student coordinator is here, I would like to hand over to her to continue with us. Okay, so Rosalie, you can take over.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sir Kingsley. Thank you. There's such a great help. Thank you. I believe that our parents haven't missed out a lot, because whatever it is that I had to say had been said. So, dear parents, like Sir Kingsley said, we would like to find out from you. In as much as we are doing, we are serving you, we want to find out from you. Is there anything that you think we could do it better, suggestions and all that, so that we serve you better? We'd like to find, so far, what has been your experience with us so far? Please let's know. Like Sir Kingsley said, we've had quite a number of suggestions and the challenges. A couple of parents came up with challenges, and we have tried to put in place measures to resolve those challenges. But we would not know what your challenge might be, so we might not be able to meet it up. And we don't want any of our parents feeling left out. This is why we are calling for this forum, so that everybody lets us know that we are all on the same platform. So kindly let us know any challenge, recommendations, suggestions, please. We are open to that. So whilst I think there's a total silence, meaning that we are doing the right thing. Hello, parents. Does that mean that we do not, we are on course? CKBS is just on course.
Hello.
Madam Nancy, are you still with us? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I think I had
Yes, Madam Rose.
Yes, I think I had a little complaint from my girl. He was trying to tell me that, like, the time.
Please let me know. Yes.
The time frame, like the Saturday, the time is a bit longer for her. I don't know about the others, but that's what she complained about. So I was thinking if the time could be divided, maybe a day within the week and then the Saturday, so that they will have it twice a week instead of combining everything for Saturday.
Okay, noted, madam. Noted. Please, parents, the other parent would like to find out, what's your take on this?
Yes, Miss Jessica's father.
Yes, Daddy.
At 10 o'clock, Saturday 10 o'clock, my ward actually has a class around that time. So if something could be done about it, yes, if something could be done about it.
Okay.
So that
that's also
could also join the main. Yes. So that she could also join the main stream. also, I would also want to know the course outline. What you have in stock for us. When we complete this first stage, what is there for us? That is what I want to know.
Okay. Okay, sir. Noted. We'll answer it in due time. Okay. And okay. So with regards to, please, is that all, or is there any other, so that we can, when we are answering, it will just follow. So if there's any other, then we'll take the one, then we start answering concerns.
Hello, I also wanted to talk about the timing, but you think someone said it. Saturday around 10, my kids, they have classes. I think they go for Alliance Francais, and we always have to call Jonathan later to join. And last Saturday we couldn't. It was the time we came. He also had a class, and the time he was ready, we didn't have lights. So it keeps like anytime we are ready, maybe we don't have lights. It makes our decision so very hectic for us. Maybe
so
do something about
yours also has to do with the timing.
Yes, please.
Okay. Truth be told, about the timing, when this session was programmed, we were still in the lockdown. The schools were not open, so we were hoping that we could have done it during the weekdays. But just about the time we were about starting, then the schools were reopened, and so we had to shift focus. It has become a weekend program, and then I don't know, I missed out with Kingsley, so I don't know if he may have told you, but what we actually doing is that we have three sections that we run. We have the in-person one, we are having the virtual one, and then we have the home service one. But currently we are all on the virtual one because of the cost to reduce the in-person engagement. But like I said, the timing, I see the timing as a challenge for quite a number of you. We actually placed it on that during the weekdays, the kids will go to school, they will have so much to do, they have assignments and all that, and so adding this to it might be too much of a stress to them. So we thought that the weekend would be very okay. And obviously, Saturday seems to be the better option because on Sunday, the day is virtually spent. I mean, fast but from church, the day is halfway done. You would prepare for the next day and the routine continues. But probably I see it's not about the day, but it's about the time. So if 10 a.m. seems to be too early, I would want to find out which time do you think would be okay so that we deliberate and see if it will suit both parties. Then we can do something about the timing. Yeah, parents, I'm throwing it back to you.
I'm proposing 3 o'clock.
3 in the afternoon.
Yes.
Okay, so Jessica's dad is proposing 3 p.m.
I think I'm with him too.
Okay, so we have 2 parents there. Hello, Madam Rose. Okay,
yeah.
So
mine was
Madam Rose, please.
Yeah, mine wasn't the time. So even if it's 3 o'clock, it will be okay.
Okay, yours was with the session. Yours was with the session, the duration. You feel it was too long. Yes. Yes. So you were the one who suggested that we should make it twice a week.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay, Madam Rose, with yours, let's see. Our session is supposed to be a virtual session because this one is such that it's self-tutoring. And then if you do remember the program, we were supposed to meet the kids twice every month. we were supposed to meet the kids twice every month, but we wanted to engage them more. That is how come. So if we are supposed to meet them twice every month, looking at a situation whereby we're supposed to meet them, like a session seems to be too long for them. I'm looking at how best we can fix the time so that they don't miss out on a lot too. So please, you would have to give us time. The team will meet as a team and then see if we can massage anything, because I think I would be deceiving you if I say that I can come up with a decision right away concerning this particular one. I'll be deceiving you. We need to look at other factors too to see. So please, you would have to give us time. We'll communicate that to you on the platform if you do not mind, when we come up with a solution to this particular one. Please, Madam Rose.
That's okay.
Okay. So then we come back to the timing. It's yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, Madam Nancy. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the duration is long, but what I see is that the instructor let the kids leave as and when they are done. So I think if your child is serious and like full up, when your child is done, the teacher let the child leave. That's what I've observed. So my child, for instance, sometimes the first session they close around 4. That was the very first day. But subsequently, what I observed was that around 1 or maybe 12 something, then you come and tell me that the teacher said she's okay, where she's gotten, she's far ahead of the others, so she should leave.
Okay.
Then sometimes I'll plan, the teacher will confirm that it's okay. So it's long. They leave one by one as they are done.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Madam Nancy. So I'll take it that probably our boy is not it all boils down to the point of the supervision. It is likely that this particular ward might have to stay through because he or she might have not met the expected target. So what we'll do is that I believe that when we work on the supervision part of the whole program, when we give the timetable, this time around we are going to be a bit strict than we were. We're going to be quite harder on them because we want them to, we have a duration, we have a target we are working towards, and we would want them to meet the target. So Madam Rose, how about we look at the supervision part to see if we could have our ward picking up, like, so he or she would not work with the pace of the others. Would that be okay for now?
Yeah, I should think so, because I didn't know about what Madam Nancy was talking about. So I was just asking her if that is the case, then she should also confirm. So I think that
that will be fine. Okay, thank you very much. That will be fine. And please, when you're done confirming from her, I believe you revert it to me so that I know the way forward. So that if we have to be on her for the supervision bit, if it's a challenge she's having, we would see how we would go about it so that we don't want them feeling stressed up during the session. They need to enjoy it. So we would look at it and then see how best we can get her to be comfortable with the whole session.
all right.
Okay, thank you. So we're going back to the timing. Actually, I believe that the team had thought it wise to put it in the morning because we felt that it's a weekend and most people have, looking at the part of the world, we have a lot of events on the weekend. So if I have a program on the weekend and I have a session, my daughter or my ward has a session in the morning, quickly does it, you cast it off, and then I'm able to attend to other duties during the course of the day. But that is not to say that we are writing it off. We are not sweeping it down the carpet. We will look at it and see if something can be done with the timing. But I would also want you to bear in mind that some of the facilitators are not based in Accra. They are not based in Accra. So that is how come. And then usually we would want to meet as a group and all that. Maybe but we will look at it. We will look at it and then come up with a time that will suit both parties. Both parties in the sense that the organization and then our parents too. So please, we would look at the timing and then would communicate that to you. So, Daddy, please, are you okay with that? Hello, Daddy.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Okay, Madam Irene, are you okay with that? Madam Irene.
Hello. Yes, I'm
please,
okay.
are you okay with that? Okay, so please, we'll have to spend a little time. We'll deliberate.
Let's hear from you, like you said. Let's wait for
yes,
please. With your co-workers, we get to know what to do. So
yes, please. I would have to discuss with the facilitators. So we would work around the timing and then propose another time to see if that will be suitable for everyone.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, so thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, on Saturdays, mostly if there is an event, maybe you want to go in the morning and by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you come back. Okay. So yes, I think we should also consider that part also.
Yes,
in the morning, we move out for our events and then come back.
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. Sir, like I said, I'll discuss with the facilitators and then we would come up with a suitable time for all parties involved. Okay, so the next on having said that, if everybody is okay now, then we can move to the next agenda. Okay. The next one, we've done our briefing. We have looked forward, so we have looked at the matters arising. Please, we would also want to know. Someone asked about the progress, right? That was Daddy. That you wanted to know the next level.
Yes. So.
Hello, Daddy. Okay. So with this one, I will allow the head of robotics to do that because that is his specialty. He's going to give you a little briefing about the levels that we would have to go. So, Mr. Kingsley, could you please take it from this angle?
Okay. Thank you, Madam Rosalind. As to the plans that we have, this is a progressive program that we are running. So after this session, there will be another session. Okay. Once they are done with their custom projects, there will be another session. Now, we are heading towards after 2 of sessions. Then we move to the 4th session to be they will be graduated using the Python programming language with the Quacky. We have all the courses in place, but they need to start from the basics and work it out to the real programming with the Quacky, with the hardware. So we have a lot of things that we want them to do, and as a company we have far advanced that we are going to serve the companies with this robotic program that we are doing. So we are developing a real robotic applications and with the hardware for industries. As currently, we don't have experts in this field in Ghana here. So if your word is part of our program here, because we are tailoring everything to the industrial uses. Also, we want your word to be a robotic engineers where they will be able to do all these things. But with the way that your kids are so far moving, let's give ourselves with maybe from this year up to next 2 years, they should be able to do a lot of things. And what we are doing, we are going to absorb most of them in the things that we are going to do. What I will treat parents that whatever that we are doing, you have to make sure that you always be on them, let them work it out. So far, we started robotic mathematics. I believe maybe some of you you've heard about that, but if not, something that we are currently running. But what we want is in robotics, maths play a key role there. But it might be your word might not be good in maths, and some are also working out maths, but they are maybe using their calculators and stuff to work things out. And what we still have to do is the way robot thinks, human being can think the same way, and our brains can work faster than even the calculator. So we have a robotic mathematics that we are running. So far, the kids that are on our program doing robotic mathematics are doing very well. You can give them big numbers, and within a second, they will give you the answer. They use their brain to calculate and stuff. So the moment you see the question, they can do it reverse way, give you answer. You just give answer, it should come a reverse way, tell you that you were able to add this and this because you came out with this answer. So you took the challenge to join us. So as a company, what we are going to do for you is this robotic mathematics, we are not going to ask you to pay as a parent. We are going to add it as a bonus course that we want your ward to run. And believe me, if your ward is able to go through this robotic mathematics, as I'm saying, in class, they will run first in maths because they will know exactly what the application, why am I learning even this maths at all, and where am I going to use it? What is the application? See, this is what we are trying to teach them, because in real world, everything that you see here, all these gadgets, what is behind it is the mathematics, the codes, the logic, the arithmetic, everything that works it is the maths that behind that. So sometimes in schools, whatever they are doing, they don't even know why am I even learning this. But if they try to do that and they know that if I do this, this is what I'm going to use it, they will really appreciate that. So we are going to add that one as a bonus course for parents. And then aside that, the next phase, as I've already indicated there, that we are going to run immediately they are done with this, we move on to the next session. With the next session, because you already have the quacky, you are not going to buy the quacky, or because that made your course expensive. So if there's no quacky, you pay a token and then we continue with the program. So that one too, we have a plan for that. So we want you parents to know that this is not a one-off thing that we are running. This is a well planned thing that we are doing. And as we are seeing that most of them, as time goes on, we'll be inviting some of them to our lab. We have a lot of robots. We have robots for industrial purpose there. We have a lot that the company came out for it to design, so that you have all those kind of principles, all this technology within these small robots, so that we can easily train our ward in this field. And when they are able to get all those technology, they understand it better, they can easily graduate to the big robots, and it's the same thing. Everything is the same. There's nothing different here. You can see we have a robot that you can be home automation. You can talk to your bulb for the bulb to light. In the same way, they will also do it on this small quacky. To do that is when they want to move and then they get their own bulb. It's the same thing. Everything is the same. So we want you to know that whatever that you are paying here for, you are not going to lose anything. We are here to support any parent here. So we will be asking for a timing. This robotic mathematics, we can run it maybe in the evening, because we don't want it to conflict with the program that we are currently running. So I'm thinking that if something that we can run it maybe 5 o'clock, if the parent think that is good, we can just start something with that, and then immediately maybe after 2 sessions you can easily know what your ward can do, because we've tried it and it's working with other kids, so we know what we are talking about. After 2 sessions, parent can either testify of what we are talking about. So we really want to, if we can deliberate and give us, if the 5 that we are proposing to run this course for your ward is okay in the evening, then we can go ahead and then fix a date for that. And believe me, please, when we fix the date, we want you parents to also help us, let them join the session for us as you are doing. We are so grateful for at least your support that you are giving to us. It's really good, because sometimes parents, you are straight up and you still find a way of letting us meet your word halfway, which is a very good thing that you are doing, and we are also here to support as such. Yeah, Madam Rosie, you can take it if there's any question. You can see so that I can fix a time for that. The beats, if you're able to confirm with the time, then we can fix the beats for that.
Okay, so thank you very much, Sir Kingsley. Dear parents, as you heard, Sir Kingsley has said a lot. He said a lot. I don't know why. Oftentimes after such a thing, you just leave the item 13, but he giving you the icing on the code. So you, as you know, we a special package from us to you. So it's all in the bid to get our kids to do very well, not just here but in school. Because I remember once we had a session with our partner schools, and then the directors, some parents were of the view that, hey, but this is not going to make our kids lazy. But unfortunately, the reverse is the truth, because it is not going to make the kids lazy. It is rather going to make them enjoy their studies. We're giving them the opportunity to work, to use suitable measures of studying so that it becomes easier. Please, as part of our planning, we were looking at the supervision, and secondly was telling you about our plan of including our students in our projects. See, CKBS is here to stay. We have a lot in plan for you, for the country. We want to take over the country, and we want to do this with our kids. I don't know. I know your schedules are quite busy, but I should think that once or twice you have had the opportunity to follow us on our social media platforms. You'll realize that we have kids who are really into other stuff. We give them the opportunity to show the world what they have come up with. We want all our students to have a fair opportunity. So we as part of the whole program, when they migrate from this level, as part of their transition to the next level, we're going to look out for the 10 best projects. To complete this particular level, they need to do a capstone project. So we will take out the 10 best projects. The kids who have the 10 best, we want to recommend them. So we are going to put them on one of our projects. So it could be a project that we are going on air, or like Kingsley said, we are currently working on industrial machines. So who knows, we could get them on that. Based on that, we are also planning, we are possibly going to have a fair for them. That is something that we are ongoing. So we would encourage our parents, please let the kids know that it is very, very important to put in their all, because it's not just for the sake of doing the project, but projects that they are doing, it's So, we appreciate the fact that it isn't easy. Yes, it's true. It isn't easy, but please, money has been invested in there. We want to give you the value for the investment that you have made. So, dear parents, you are trying, but please, Oliver Twist, we want more. Just like Oliver Twist, we want more. You are doing very well. We appreciate it, but we want more. And like Sir Kingsley said, the proposal that we are doing, we have just brought across board. If you need time to think about the timing, that's fine. If you want us to throw it to the whole house to come up with a time, that is fine. But please, you know that when we decide to wait for everybody, we would never get started. That is one thing. So maybe those of us here, since we have taken the pain to join this meeting, it was an open forum. They were equally invited. So maybe we could decide for them. That is, if you agree with us, if 5 o'clock is okay, we could decide with them. We could decide for them. So we agree on the timing, and then we inform everybody on the platform. Either than that, if you want us to throw it to the entire house too, that's fine. We could throw it to the entire house so that we could agree on a time. So please, this time around, we are waiting on your response to this particular proposal. Let's hear from you. Is 5 p.m. okay?
Yes, 5 p.m. is okay by me. I'm fine.
Okay, sir. Noted. Yes, any other parents in support of that?
Yeah, I think I also support the 5 p.m.
Thank you, madam. Madam Irene, are you with us?
I had a call, so I left. So I don't know what
you missed out on this particular one. Okay,
yes.
Let me do a little briefing. Okay, so as part of our package, we wanted to do something extra for our kids. So our facilitate. Yes, please. Okay. So to assist them with their schoolwork. So we are just proposing a time, because our facilitators are of the opinion that if we merge it with the session they are having now, it's going to have it's going to be conflicting. They would have challenges. So we want to agree on a particular time for just this one, so that we know that if this is morning, then by evening 5 p.m. if we are meeting, our focus is on the mathematics, nothing else but the mathematics bit of the robotics, and we want to agree on the timing. We are proposing 5 p.m. Yes, please. We'll have to do it. Yes, please. But the date has not been given yet. For now we are focusing on the time. Since we are having challenge with the morning session.
Yes, that's my problem. That was why I was talking to you about the timing, because the time they'll close from Aliafan said they'll close like 12:30. Sometimes we have to wait for Sir Jonathan to finish with his class. So when he finishes class at 5, we still have class. We will still be doing what they did in the morning with him. So when you come like with 5, it means either we will miss one. And that's my problem. That's why I want to tell you.
Yeah, Madam Rose, can I come in? We are not proposing the Saturday, okay? The robotic mathematics it's not going to happen on Saturday. We are looking at any other day, but not Saturday. So if we can agree on the time, then we can fix the day. We know they are students, that's why we are pushing it to 5. So any other day that we agreed on, we know that 5 might be good for them, or either Sunday, how we go, but not Saturday.
Okay, 5 I'm okay. Any other day apart from Saturday, 5 I'm okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Madam Nancy, we haven't heard from you on this particular one, and then WeGoNet Limited, we haven't heard from you on this particular one. I believe we should reach an agreement here, since we are those in the meeting, so that we will just revert to the main page.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't spoken because when it comes to timing, we want to listen to everyone on timing. I think there will be problem. So
I know, right?
We'll try timing, so I'm okay with the 5 p.m. because my lady has classes on almost all the days after school. She has online classes almost all. I think it's only Thursdays that she doesn't have a class. So, but I don't want to come out like, let's do it on Thursday. Maybe the Thursday will not also be good for someone. So, yes, so whatever time you bring, we'll manage ourselves and fit ourselves into it. That's why I'm
okay, madam. Okay. Noted, ma'am. Noted. Thank you. Please, we go next limited. And welcome, Benson. Welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so as said earlier, the timer seems to be okay. Now it's left with the day. And like Madam Nancy said, it's true. Someone's timing might not suit me. So we would look for one that is suitable for everyone. We'll try our best to meet everyone halfway. So we would look at that. We'll revert to you on the day. I believe the facilitators would look at a very convenient time for. We'll factor in that the kids have been to school too, so but it's going to be very, very interesting. I doubt if they would even feel the stress. They won't be stressed out. So thank you very much. And so please, we have looked at. I think we are almost done with our meeting. We are looking at any other matters which we have even if I'm not mistaken, we may have even discussed that. But before I will call for a closure of the meeting, please. The floor is open for anyone who, if there's any omission, something you want to draw our attention to, you were looking forward that we would have discussed that we may have omitted. Please do draw our attention to it so that we can call for the closure of the meeting.
Okay. Hello.
Madam Nancy? Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Please, I would like to know.
Yes, Madam Nancy.
There's a certain, what do you call it, laptop, or you have a certain grade. My lady tells me that the instructor says her laptop is not good for the course because it doesn't have Bluetooth and other things. So, I don't know if there's a particular grade of laptop you want or.
That is true.
Okay, hello.
Okay, thank you. Sir Jonathan.
What Madam Nancy was saying, it was, you see, when they are doing the work, they are supposed to submit an assignment on the website. So they take a video of what they've done, then they send it through either Bluetooth or with a cable. So they will send it through the laptop to the laptop, then they will upload there. So that's the challenge. The machine, actually, the laptop she's using doesn't have Bluetooth, doesn't support Bluetooth. So I told her to use the cable, and the cable too, I think she was having a challenge with the cable. But I didn't say that the machine is not suitable for the work. It's actually the Bluetooth that wasn't coming, that's the machine doesn't have. So that's why she was saying that. Yes, so it's not like the machine is not good for the work. The machine is actually good. Everything, she's doing the pictoblocks, she's doing the coding, everything on the laptop. But for her to upload the video, the machine doesn't have Bluetooth, where after taking it on the phone, she will send it through through Bluetooth to the machine, to the laptop. That's where the challenge is. So I told her to use the phone to log into the site, then upload it from the phone. So it's not like the laptop isn't good for it. She said that's what she's using to do everything, and now she's even done with it. She's now moving to the capstone project. Yes. So I think that's the way. Please, Madam Nancy, please, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Yes, please.
yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you too. Thank you too. And I want to say one more thing too. Uh, Concerning the quacky, every time when I meet with them, I tell them now the quacky when they are doing the capstone project, the quacky has been designed in a state that it can do almost 50 projects, almost 50 projects. So the courses that they are doing, by the time they finish with all of it, now their capstone project is for them to come up with an idea what they can do now after going through everything what they can do. So we leave them to do the capstone project on their own. And for that matter, you can do almost 20 using the quacky. So this is where they find like they do something on their own. So okay, now let me add this code and see what I will get. So they can do like almost 20 codes at the capstone project. The capstone project is not only one project that you can do. You can do as many as you can do. So with that, as they are doing, you see that they'll be coming up with so many ideas. So that's where the critical thinking comes in. They'll be coming with so many ideas. So after the course, when they are doing their capstone project, I told them they shouldn't put the quacky down. That okay, I'm done. So what's next? Now we are not doing anything now, so me to have relaxed. No, I told them the capstone project you can do as many as you can. You do one, you save it, then you try another one, you save it, you try another one, to test your thinking, to test your thinking. So that's what I can say also with the capstone project. I've already told them. So please parents, if they are also doing it, you hit it up for them so that they will remind, they will be they will not forget about that one too. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sir Jonathan. Thank you for this. Thank you. Like I said earlier, I think Sir Jonathan has also given us the emphasized on the reason, the rationale behind the whole capstone project. We have said that, and please, as we would tell them on our own, but would appreciate if our parents could help us remind them, like it will serve as, they will serve as a reminder, constantly reminding them that see, at the end of the day, the 10 best capstone projects are going to be chosen to represent the organization. So if you want to be chosen, if you want to get opportunity to come on TV like the other case, then you need to step up the game. You have to pay attention to whatever you are doing. The certificates will be given all right, but we are looking out for the kids with the best project. And it's not just about the project, because if I say it's a project, somebody might, who knows, someone might get help from somewhere, but they should be able to express and explain it to make us know that indeed it is their work. It's their work, because the moment we say that the 10 best ones, there's the tendency that someone might get an extra help somewhere. But we want to discourage that. So even if you have the overall best project and you are not able to explain it and let us know what went into it, then I think that the judges, and the judges are not going to be just anybody. We'll pick the judges from our parents. Our parents are going to be the judges as well, so that it will be very, very, very objective. So thank you very much. As I said earlier, without further, if there is nothing more to be said, if nobody has any other submission, I would like to move for the closure of the meeting so that we can prepare for church service tomorrow. So if there's nothing to be said, can I get a seconder?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much. We really, really, really appreciate that you found time to be with us this evening. Thank you so much. Your efforts, your inputs, everything is not being taken for granted. We really, really appreciate it. That is how we have come up with this mathematics thing to also show appreciation. But believe you me, we are looking forward to serving you better and then probably coming up with more surprises. So keep your fingers crossed and please help us spread the good news. Tell the world. Tell them that CKBS, we are not like any other STEM education firm. We are in to get to prepare the kids for the industrial tech revolution that is coming. Thank you so much for being with
Hello.
us. Bye bye.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Please, can
Yes,
I ask you a
madam, I
question?
can hear you. Yes, please.
Do you have an office in Takadi?
Okay, very good question. Sorry about that. It was one of the omissions. Okay, madam, what we are doing now is that Takrade, we have a contract with a school. We have a partner school with Takrade. We are almost done with the contract, so we would get someone in Takrade. We'll have a stationary facilitator there. So obviously, when you need somebody that you can easily reach there. I hope I have answered your question. You want an office itself?
No, I was talking to someone about robotics. Then the person was like, "Oh, okay, I've heard about it. You have an office in Takrade, right?" Then I was like, "I haven't heard about that."
Okay, what's happening is that there are so many. You see, upon the introduction of the STEM education, so many organizations have come up, so that it might not necessarily be our outfit. It could be another outfit. Currently we do not have this there yet, but the plans are in on way. We are looking forward to having an office there pretty soon.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, madam. Thank you. Yes, please. Please, yes. But that is not to say that we are ever ready to serve anybody. Like I said, plans are on the way to get a stationary facilitator there. So it's a gradual process. We would get there.
Okay.
We are almost getting here. We will get an office there pretty soon. Not pretty soon. We are going to get an office there. Okay. So thank you all for making time for us this evening. We really appreciate you. Thank you. And good evening to you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Benson has left.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, madam.